Tammy, yesterday an important day for CVUSD. Depending on how you look at things, it was either really good or really bad. After the Imperial County vote was in, results were released and both Jesus Gonzalez and Jocelyn Vargas won re-election. That means with Joey Acuna as president, the majority of the board stays intact. If that's what you want, that's good. If you wanted to clean up that mess, that's bad. Gonzalez and Acuna were behind the effort to discredit and ruin the credibility of Teachers Union President Carissa Carrera. So when the voters re-elected Gonzalez, they kept in place, along with Acuna, two people that in all likelihood will cost the district an awful lot of money in a lawsuit if Carrera decides to sue. Also re-elected Jocelyn Vargas. Of course, she bought a new house outside of the district, which by law should have disqualified her from the election. We learned today that the district attorney's office is now looking into it. Apparently, they waited until after the election. Word is that investigation could take up to a month. And then there's this. There are some sickened that the board remains status quo. There are whispers of a possible recall. Keep in mind, with Acuna at the helm and Gonzalez backing him all the way, the district has to cut $54 million. For CVUSD, the election may be over, but the story may just be beginning. Okay, do you believe man landed on the moon? You know, it was the most watched television event in history at the time, July 20th, 1969. You know, there are some that believe that never happened and was shot on a Hollywood soundstage. Well, that is known as a conspiracy theory. It's not what it appears. Some believe the Earth is hollow. Others believe the Earth is flat. Most people believe it's round. Some think internet routers can lead to harmful 5G radiation, and 5G causes cancer and COVID. There is no proven evidence of that. It's a conspiracy theory. Why do people come up with these theories? They truly believe them. Is it because they have nothing else to do? How do you combat conspiracy beliefs when it's about people's feelings of disadvantage? Tammy, one of our contributors tonight, why don't you get started?
Well, isn't this something? I actually might be a person who believes in conspiracy theories. I'm not sure. But my favorite one is that birds aren't real. That's a little zany. The government put them there to spy on us. But the one that kind of gets me is that...
What's not real?
The birds, little birds.
Birds aren't real.
I kid you not.
Anthony?
Well, I don't know about birds being real or not. I always thought they were real. But the one that I don't, that I have a hard time with is the people who deny the Holocaust. I think that's as strange as it comes. There is so much evidence, firsthand evidence, scientific evidence, there's physical evidence. There's as much evidence that the Holocaust existed that there is that we need oxygen to breathe. That one makes me crazy.
Why do people believe
Amen, brother.
Why do people believe in these conspiracy theories? Is it because, basically, with all due respect, they have nothing else to do?
I think so. I think it's an insecurity. Don't you, Anthony?
Absolutely, 100%. I agree with Tammy. I think people need therapists. You know, it's like you create something in your head because it helps with the narrative of what you want to believe, even if it's so far-fetched that it's just bizarre.
All right.
Maybe it makes them sound important.
And that could be a part of it. Seriously, trying to make yourself seem smarter or more important than you feel you are.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Mike, who sent us an interesting question. So I go on very early walks with my pooch, and a couple of times I've noticed car doors or hatches open. Should I leave it alone, close it, or wake the homeowner up? P.S. I don't want to get shot. It's an age-old question. Should you help the person out by alerting them or just closing the car? Some people take kindly to kindness. In recent months, though, people have been shot for knocking on the wrong door or driving into the wrong driveway, because no good deed goes unpunished. So the question becomes, for everybody, is being a good neighbor always worth it? All right, Anthony, what do you think?
Well, you know, for me personally, unfortunately, I have to say, I would be a little bit safer about not getting shot than I would like one of my black or brown friends, and that's just a sad statement about our society today. But if I were walking down the street and I saw right at the edge of the driveway, I would shut it. Or if it was on the street, if it was way up in someone's driveway, I probably just wouldn't go up there because that would be too intrusive into somebody's property.
Tammy, would you help?
I would pass on by. I gotta admit that. Unless it was in my neighborhood that I'm familiar with my neighbors and that garage door is never open and I know the people, that's a different thing. Car door is open, that's a different thing. But if it's someplace I don't know, I'm not taking a chance. It's a sad state of affairs. It doesn't say much for our society today, but that's the awful truth.
Yeah, it comes down to, if you want to help somebody and be a good neighbor, would you put yourself in jeopardy? So in this scenario, would you, if you had to pick one of these, close the door or knock on the person's door? Okay, I'll add a third, or run in the other direction. Tammy?
I'd probably, are we talking about a car door?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd probably close the door
you would.
and
Anthony?
keep on walking.
Yeah, Anthony, what would you do?
Yeah, I'm with Tammy. I'd close the door. I wouldn't knock on somebody's door that early in the morning because I wouldn't appreciate it if somebody did that to me.
You know, I don't think I would close the door, quite frankly. I
Really?
think
Why?
I think I would just keep moving because I would believe the door was open for a reason.
Yeah,
So
that's it. True. Yeah.
I'm the guy that closes the door and their keys are in there and locks their keys in the car. Then I run. Right?
Oh my gosh. Good point.
Yeah, you try to do the good thing and then you end up running.
No good deed goes unpunished. Yes.
Yes. So remember, be careful, but still always try to be a good neighbor.